Oh my gosh, Kathy, can you believe it? This month has just flown by.
You know what? I feel as though September was a blur, October.
Every month is. That's really scary. Before we know it, we're gonna.
So now we're in December.
Else.
But I just wanted to go over a few things that we have for our December edition of In Our Neighborhoods.
Okay. Oh yeah. I think there's some stuff going on.
And that covers October, the end of October, which would have been Halloween.
Okay.
And then we had some really good Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, and well, you had the Veterans Day.
The Veterans Day. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Unbelievable. So tell me about the Halloween get together.
Yeah.
What neighborhood was that?
Well, it was Willow Brook neighborhood.
Okay.
And I was invited. I was able to go. So we had a table with friends. And the fun part about that is that they had a costume parade kind of, and then they judged them and who had the best costume.
Oh, they were really serious.
Yeah, they really did. It was a lot of fun. So then there were two more parties that I couldn't make it to, and luckily we had people send in pictures. So the first
I love it when neighbors do
that. Yeah,
remember that, everyone.
Yeah, it really, we're in the loop, but it's a fun way to see somebody else's perspective. So we had Terrace, we had videos from their Halloween party.
Perfect.
And then we had, and this was, I love that they named their party Frank and Fling.
Frank and Fling.
Yeah, and that was the Basket Walk neighborhood. After that, we had, and you were there for the veterans celebration. It was a veterans
this is
honoring their heroes.
That's exactly right. And this was over in the Rivergrass area, in the north side. Believe it or not, I think they have something like 90 rooftops, but they have 36, 37 veterans. It's pretty amazing. Like 1/3 of their community is all veterans. And they know how to honor and respect them. It was unbelievable. If you look at the video, you'll find out what some ladies did to honor at least 4 of the veterans that actually won the contest. I don't want to tell you what it is, but they put a lot of time and effort to show how much they respect those guys that served. So men and women, as a matter of fact. So it was fun to see a neighborhood get really into honoring those that did it. And they're very proud of themselves, as they should be.
Yeah,
So
I
that
think
was
that's
fun.
neat. And we saw some familiar faces, as always.
That's part of the fun of it,
Yeah.
isn't it? Where you just kind of say, and yeah, absolutely. It's fun when you get to see the people.
Hi, I'm Ray Homburger. I'm the neighborhood rep for Rivergrass, one of the almost 70 neighborhoods here in Sun City. And every Veterans Day, or as close to it as possible, we try to celebrate our neighbors and try to give back to those that served our country. So today, being November 13th, was as close as we could get the pavilion for our use. We're going to have a barbecue. It's free for the neighborhood for all that wanted to attend. And our neighborhood is unique. We only have 99 rooftops, but within those rooftops, we have 31 veterans of all branches represented. So today we're going to give back with a little barbecue for them and their families here. And we also have some surprises in store for them later.
Mike is cut out now and again, but there should be a group of poppies on everyone's table that you please take and put on. There's no wrong way to wear a poppy, but it is suggested to the left, so it's over your heart. But there is no wrong way as long as it's responsible. On this Veterans Day, let us remember the service of our veterans and let us renew our national promise to fulfill our sacred obligations to our veterans and their families who have sacrificed so much that we can live free. And I don't think that's ever truer than it is today. So on behalf of Kathy and I, we want to start off by thanking you all for your service. Our neighborhood is so well represented. Nationally, 2023 numbers said about 6%, 6.1% of the U.S. population are veterans. And in Rivergrass, we are 31%. 31% of our neighbors serve. I mentioned the poppies that are on the table. Please help yourself to it.
Another group we want to recognize. If you are a spouse or a past spouse of a veteran, would you please stand for us? Your service to our country is sometimes not recognized as much as it should be, but we wanted to let you know how much we appreciate you as well. Thank you for you guys. Just say, fill out the form, it might be worth it. So we have 4 gifts that what we're going to do is we're going to have somebody pull one of these sheets of paper out. So if your name is called out as being a winner, I will come bring you a bag. All 4 of these are different, unique. It's not where are you?
And then after that, we had a Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving?
Yeah, so
Tell me,
that's
how did that go?
Yeah, that was Botany Bay.
Okay.
And what they do
that's
is
on the
that
north
they
side.
had,
Okay.
yeah, it is on the north side. And they had a gathering with all their neighbors,
Okay.
and they cooked themselves. I think they ordered out the vegetables, but they made a turkey dinner. And what was really nice is that they read a poem, so you'll see
Okay.
that. And it was just nice. Everybody got together. They had a great time. It was a great turnout. It was at the lake house, and every table was full. and they
Oh,
seem
good.
to
They
have
had a lot of
really
people.
nice
That's a neighborhood,
evening.
I think, over in the north side, right?
Yeah, they're on the
Okay.
north side, and their charity of choice was Agape, so that was
Oh,
mentioned
good.
in there as
Okay.
well.
Oh, perfect.
We are at the lake house with Eileen Miles from Botany Bay, and they're celebrating their Friendsgiving. All right, Eileen, tell us about what you have in store tonight, why you're having this event.
Well, friends are just as important as family is. We get to choose our friends, we don't get to choose our family. So we wanted to celebrate our friends for this Thanksgiving this year. So we decided we were going to put on an event, and we called it Botany Bay Friendsgiving. So we have prepared turkey dinner, all the trimmings. We have music here for entertainment. Later on, we're all going to gather around the fire pit for whatever, and it's going to be a fun night.
It is. And all right, tell me about the food you prepared.
Well, Botany Bay, we have this thing about we prepare most of our own food. So we had members of our social committee got together this morning, and everybody got a tray. We cooked our own turkeys, made our own gravy, and all the trimmings and everything that goes with it. But every neighborhood has a charity.
Mm-hmm.
So Botany Bay's charity is Agape Food Pantry in Hardyville, and that's in Jasper County, since Botany Bay is in Jasper County. So we have gotten together and we support them every month. We do a food collection the first Tuesday of every month. People put their donations on their driveway in a bag. We go by and pick them up, and we deliver them to Agape, so they have food to give out to the needy of Jasper County. We probably do on an average of about 125 to 130 bags of food every month. But for Thanksgiving, we told them we would support them to their clients for Thanksgiving dinners. So we have pledged to them that we would supply them with 150 turkeys. And how we're doing that is we approached Food Lion Feed America program. And their Feed America program is donating $2,000 to Botany Bay to buy turkeys. And the additional money that we will need, we're asking people to donate that money. Anything that goes over what we need for turkeys, we will buy food for the Agape Food Pantry.
The next thing I want to ask you to do is you read a beautiful poem about friendship.
Yes.
So I'd love for you to read that.
Sure.
Okay, go
Sure,
ahead.
I can do that. So we gather today to thank you for the gift of friendship. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It is not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. I found several different definitions of friendship. The word friend is defined as a person who one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection. And we're going to roll with this definition. True friends support each other equally, accept you as you are, be there for you when you are having a difficult time, show that you are trustworthy. Some people come in our lives as a blessing, while others come into our lives as a lesson. So love them for who they are instead of judging them for whom they are not. Friends bring us laughter and joy, smiles, happiness and strength, guidance and comfort. A true friend is someone who accepts you unconditionally, helps you grow, supports you in tough times, and increases your ability to love yourself.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is really nice, and this is going to be a nice evening.
It is going to be awesome.
So after the meal, what are you suggesting everybody do?
Well, we have dessert as pumpkin pie, apple pie, to go along with the dinner. And then we have the fire pit will be burning outside the lake house. So we're asking everybody to gather out there for a little bit more of camaraderie, and we'll have it till 9 o'clock tonight.
Wonderful. Oh, it's going to
So,
be a great evening.
It's
for
going to
you.
be a wonderful
You
evening.
have great weather too.
Yes, thank heavens.
Oh, Kathy, I have to tell you about the lantern parade that they had it was I think it was the last weekend it was the weekend before Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, thousands of people were there. It's on Hilton Head Island.
Yeah, and I see it.
Oh,
Beaufort County advertises that on Facebook, and I was always curious about it.
well, next year you have to go
definitely
down.
on
And
the
all
list
of you
of
guys
things to do.
highly recommend the Lantern Parade. It is worth going to. For there, a cacophony of lights, just all kinds of lanterns. Some people even. Well, I don't want to say a whole lot. I want you guys to see the video, but they had. Oh, some of them had these bird lanterns and stuff, but they had them taped here, so they were going like this, and their beak was going up and down, and their lip. I mean, I won't share a whole lot, but they had bands, and actually, it seemed like thousands, but it's probably hundreds of people just on the sidelines.
Just
marching.
watching,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh! So definitely something to do to put on your list for next year for sure.
Oh,
Definitely.
That's great.
So.
Oh, that's.
That ends up this month.
Yeah.
And
And we're looking forward because holiday season is coming up, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to cover.
oh, I hope so.